We are the City of Barrie Network, supported by local, caring businesses.
At Backcountry K9 Kennel, we offer overnight and daycare for all breeds of dogs. We provide single and double accommodations, as well as full grooming services.
I owned all these fish and chips, and at night time when I took my garbage out to the dumpster, I'd throw it in the dumpster and come back in. And one night I went out there and I threw my garbage into the dumpster, and all these little cats come running out the dumpster and ran back into the co-op. So I shut the lid and I came in, because I never owned a cat in my life before. So the next night I went out and I threw it in again, and there they all were again. So I remember the date, it was the 1st of October, and I went out and it was raining, and in the middle of the parking lot was a little tiny kitten. So I picked it up, I didn't know what to do with it, so I took it home and my son looked after it, and he said, we've got to try to find it a home. So I called some people who was in the restaurant and they said, yeah, we'll come and take it. So they came and they took it. Well, lo and behold, the next night, there was another one. So I got right on the phone to them and said, will you come and take this second one? And they said yes, and that's how I started.
Furry Friends is probably the biggest shelter in Barrie, at least. We house usually over 100 cats at any time. We take in rescues, we take in surrenders, we take sick cats. Any kind of cat that comes to the door generally we'll take in unless we're overwhelmed with cats. Generally we have a full house all the time.
I've been volunteering at Furry Friends for just over a year now. I do it every Monday in the shelter, and Tuesday we take Oscar, the therapy cat, to the seniors' home.
It's a no-kill shelter, so I enjoy taking care of the cats and finding the cats' homes and working with the scared and wild cats and being the voice for the cats.
It costs us about $4,500 to run this shelter every month. We have volunteers, we don't have any paid employees, everybody is a volunteer.
Furry Friends is probably one of the best places the volunteers can come. A lot of the students pick Furry Friends because it's you're dealing with animals. The cats are, you interact with the animals all the time.
Well, in the past 20 years, I've personally dealt with over 1,000 cats that have come through Furry Friends. You know, some of them were scared, some of them needed to be worked with, and some are pretty good and got adopted quickly, but we have some that's been with us for a few years. And we had a couple that just got adopted, or we've had them for 7 years.
So we've been at this location for 8 years at the end of June. When we came in, it was just a shell of a place. We put an air exchanger in, we put air conditioning in, we built our cages, we did all the floors and everything, and we put all the cages up on all the doors. And it does cost a lot of money to run the shelter, so all the money that we've spent over the years, we thought we could have been buying our own place.
We just got notice that our lease is up at the end of June, so Furry Friends must find another, we're hoping, a forever home.
On a final note, I want to tell you about what will happen if we don't find a new place. The reality is that there'll be nowhere for these cats to go. And we all love them. So if you can find it in your hearts to help us, we'd really appreciate it.
We are a charity and we realize the importance of us being here all the time for whoever comes in that front door. We try and make it an open attitude and open policy, and anybody can come in the door and visit, interact. I welcome people to come day and night. It's just a great place to spend a few minutes or even an hour. We're pretty open to how long you want to stay and visit.
People get a cute little kitten, they get it free out of the paper or somewhere, and the playful little thing it is, and they take it home, and for 5 or 6 months it's that cute little kitten, and then it turns into this cat that's in heat or a male that sprays all over the place. So what they usually do is they either, if they're moving, they'll leave it behind, and if they're not, they'll take it out to the country and put it in a barn where they think that it can catch mice. But these are indoor cats. These have always been an indoor cat, and that is a they just can't survive out there.